The confirmation hearings weren't the only heated exchanges in D.C. yesterday. House Republicans passed a bill to ban trans athletes in sports. Yes, because that has a lot to do with the price of eggs. And this led to this particular confrontation between Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett and Nancy Mace. Take a look.
Somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, trans, trans so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all to tell me whether or
Do
not.
not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
I am 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have.
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
I
will.
am reclaiming my time.
You will not do that. I
Order.
am not a child.
Chairman,
I am not a
reclaiming
child.
my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not
Okay.
in order.
Order.
Point of order.
Sounds like The View sometimes, I'll tell you.
We have never taken it outside.
That's what people would like to think.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether she doesn't realize that when we're talking to people, I say, look, girl, child, whatever. So she has a very, she has a difficult time.
She knew.
Of course she knew, recognizing. But this is what she does. But I don't understand why she's so concerned about trans athletes and not concerned about the price of groceries. That's all I heard. People kept saying, we're concerned about the price of groceries. Well, Nancy, this is where you could shine in a way that we haven't seen you shine before. Stand up for the people. Stand up for all the stuff that people are being forced to pay for that is not necessary.
Well, when she said the child part, I thought of how many times people say you guys, and they're like, I'm not a man. And you're like, it's colloquial. We all knew what it meant. But what's interesting is I think we have a freeze frame. What got me is that she was talking about it with big crosses in her ears, and something tells me this is not what Jesus would do in this situation.
I don't think Jesus. They're always quoting Jesus. Even Hegseth was quoting Jesus. It's like their way out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
Leave Jesus alone. The man is busy.
Well,
I don't know.
And getting busier by the day.
I briefly had high hopes for Nancy Mace. She was the first female Citadel grad. When she ran for Congress, she said, people don't want the government in their bedrooms or their boardrooms. And she became this very different figure, sort of like an aspiring influencer, celebrity type. And I just feel like there's a reason so many people tune out politics and just throw up their hands, because it looks like a clown show. It looks like it's more about some moment to get on TV and to get talked about.
She, in particular, is very interested in being on television. I'll just say this one thing. According to FEC filings, she spent $165,000 for the sole purpose of getting on television last campaign season. She just wants to be on TV. Nancy, come on this show.
Well, yeah, I would love for her to come on this show. You know what was struck me was that this was so uncivilized and so wild. And the trope of the angry black woman is used so often. And I wonder where the trope of the angry white woman is.
It was right there. We saw it.
Because I'd like to see her for asking a black woman to meet me outside or catch me outside called an angry white woman. So let's be clear. This was never about qualifications. This was never about DEI. We all know what this was about.
Well, you know, less than 1% of folks are trans.
Yep.
And why we are lighting this fire. And she was very, very nasty to our first trans Congresswoman.
Yeah.
And it's like, so there's more there. You know, there's more there. But Nancy, you could be a hero. You could be a hero.
She doesn't have the qualifications to
She might. You know what? I don't know that she doesn't, because I've only seen this. But I know there's more there, because before this, she was somebody totally different, which is what Alyssa's alluding to. This was not
She's in
her
the
rep.
sunken place then.
She's what?
She's in the sunken place then.
I don't know where the hell she is. But I'm saying you could get right. And if you really want to get right with God, remember, God made us all.